And as we kind of scale back a little bit and look at the broader picture of all of it, we have to consider voting that is coming up in just a few weeks for the governor, for the president, for so many important elections happening, and what that is going to mean for the state of North Carolina and some of these really hard-hit areas. WRAL's Laura Leslie has been trying to get some new information about Helene's impact on what will happen with voting here, Laura.
Dan, the good news is that there are no reports of damaged voting machines or damaged paper ballots at any of the county election offices. However, more than 37,000 absentee ballots have already been sent out in the mail in the 25 counties that were affected. Some of those may be lost in the disaster. Also, we're hearing that there's a possibility that early in-person voting may need to be delayed in some counties. This isn't the first time North Carolina has been hit by a storm close to an election. Hurricane Matthew hit on October 8th, 2016. State Elections Director Karen Brinson Bell said that election still happened on time, and this one will too.
We've battled through hurricanes and tropical storms and still held safe and secure elections. And we will do everything in our power to do so again.
But the challenges Helene poses are immense. Early and election day voting sites may have been flooded or damaged by mudslides or fallen trees, or may not be accessible due to washed out roads. Bell said it's still their intent to begin early voting in all 100 counties October 17th.
So we'll be working with them to determine if they can open all the sites that they had planned to. If we need to help them in relocating those facilities, that might change the circumstances. But it's really just too soon to know.
Some absentee ballots were already in the postal system when the storm hit. They may have been lost in the floods, or they may not be able to be delivered if a residence was destroyed or a voter has relocated. Bell said the ID system the state uses to track each mail-in ballot through the Postal Service should help to locate it if it becomes lost in transit.
We also can certainly accept new requests from the voters if they're uncertain the status, and we would indicate in our system that that initially sent ballot is considered spoiled or canceled, and the new ballot would be issued.
And Bell also said that residents of the affected counties, if they're having to stay somewhere else because of the disaster, they can call their county board of elections and have their ballots sent to the address where they're having to stay now. She said state law also allows for an exception to the state's photo voter ID law for people who are living in an area that was affected by a natural disaster. A federally declared, natural disaster. Laura Leslie, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.